How do you feel Arsenal being a team in same point with Manchester?
That's why I want to sack Ole. Because
now you want to sack him?
relax. Ikifika, listen, for me.
Ole in.
No, wait. For me, as a United fan, the moment we are on the same points as Arsenal, that is a sackable offense.
Yes. Totally
That's it.
agree.
So
Ole
Manchester
should
is,
We're
bounce.
not on the same level with
Because
you.
Sorry,
Chelsea.
just repeat
listen,
that for clarity.
Last season, Chelsea was.
Just
They were.
repeat that for clarity.
Yeah, I'll repeat. Last season, Chelsea sacked Lampard because same points in Arsenal.
Yeah.
What happened after that? They won the Champions League. I am hoping you come close to us so we can sack Ole and win Champions League.
Thank you.
that's a dream.
Thank you.
I guess it would be weird if we just start talking considering we have guests today. So we have to do an intro at least. Not really an intro. We're just going to let you guys know who these two gentlemen are. So on your far left, you see Babs. And on this side, you have Lassie. Lassie is an Arsenal fan. Babs is unfortunately a Manchester United fan. And these two guys did Kenya the honor of representing our country in 2018, all the way in Brazil, in the Neymar Jr. Fives tournament in Brazil, the final. So they were the they were the champions of Kenya, and that's why they qualified to go to Brazil.
Yeah.
So we'll get into some of the stuff a bit later. But as always, we have an audience, and they love to talk football, or I guess they love hearing us talking about football. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment in the comment section below, and we'll get right into it. Let's start with a team that has put points on the table this weekend.
Yeah.
Senor,
God damn
Kabisa?
it.
Ama?
Kabisa?
Yeah, it just makes sense because what's the point of starting with the team that took an L?
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah.
I mean, us losing was a bigger news than you guys getting a draw.
But yeah, because you think you're the best team in the world currently, but
No, we don't think we're the best team in the world. I think mathematically we are the second or the third best team in the world
so you're not the
Mathematically.
best.
On
Yes.
paper.
on paper.
Maths gani hiyo?
Yeah, what
I
maths?
mean trophies. If we're talking trophies, if we're talking about honors, we're talking about valuation of the club, we are number 2 or number 1.
Oh, on the Forbes list. That's what
Yeah.
you're talking about. La. We're not talking. We're talking about the actual football. And
I mean, the actual
At the end of the
football
day-
we are on. We took page 1. You guys on page 2.5, 3. Is that page 3? Is that page 3? Like you have to scroll, bro. You have to. Lazima uende huko
page
chini
2, page
utafutia
2.
majamaa.
See wrong with page
Na
2.
uko proud.
Tumepanda lakini tumeanza chini, tumepanda, tunarudi, tunaingia page 1.
Na mlianza as number 1.
That's your goal.
Tulianza as number 0.
That's the number 1.
Sawa.
Okay.
Sasa mali tuko.
Si tumekuwa na progress.
Yeah. Hao walianza 1.
If
Wakishuka.
Yeah. See, I actually remember the first tweet, Manchester United tweet. Don't say it. Wakipost.
after the first game, that is shameless.
That is actually, for a team that's won, how many league titles have you guys won?
The most, I don't know.
You tell
How
us.
many Premier
You
Leagues?
tell us.
How many
You tell
Premier
us.
Leagues have you won?
The
we,
most,
we
I
don't
don't know.
count.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So was it so strange for you guys to be number 1? Huh?
I mean,
it felt like it was strange.
Yeah.
We can brag when we want. We have the most. We are allowed to.
Okay.
Walikuwa na wish league ingeisha hiyo.
Yeah,
hiyo time.
hiyo siku.
Ndio simu yao ndo champions. But unfortunately tuko hapa.
Actually,
Season ni 38,
listen, funny thing, at that particular moment, City were number 1, Liverpool were number last.
Ni sawa lakini league hizi isha
Yeah,
hivyo.
and now look at the difference is that you guys are 6th,
And you're still last.
we're 12th. We're bridging that gap.
Does it help the fact that you're the worst team in London mathematically on the table? On that table,
Is that
all
the
the
case?
teams of all the
Yes.
teams are qualified in the Premier League.
You're last.
Brentford is above you, West Ham is above you, Chelsea is way above you.
Let's see.
Spurs.
See what?
Let's see. See, I'm checking.
You're only better than Aston Villa,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're better than Aston Villa.
and you're playing them on Friday.
Beef.
Trust the process.
Oh,
Trust
we're
the
ahead of
process.
Crystal Palace. You've lied.
Oh yeah, you drew. Shit, I forgot that goal.
You see, that's the thing, Las. These guys, that goal we scored, for some reason, it felt like we lost.
Yeah.
On a weekend that they factually lost. See, to make 1 point on the table, Wao wamekula L nzima.
But you guys
How
felt
long
that
had you
you
guys
won.
gone? How long had you guys gone before? How many games unbeaten away from home?
January 2020.
What?
How does it feel?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
how does it feel, man?
How does it feel losing for the first time in almost 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's painful.
Did you win anything with being
We-
unbeaten for that long?
I mean, we have a record.
We have a record.
That record will stay
Where are
there
you taking the
forever.
record?
The record is
it's
that
gonna
good.
be there.
It's a point of reference.
Guinness
It's a point of
Book
reference.
World Records.
Later on, when you guys, in the next maybe 40 years, I don't even think it's possible. When you
No,
guys
no.
almost come close to that record, we'll say,
That's
oh,
it.
they've passed United's record of all
We
the
didn't just do it away from home. We did it at home, away from home, and won the league.
Yeah.
And it wasn't 40 years ago. It was just about 15 years ago.
No,
But
this-
so, no worries if you want to talk about
15 years ago. 15 years ago ulikuwa wapi?
it. Oh, utafanya hivyo.
Ulikuwa Yemen 15 years ago.
Utafanya hivyo.
Ulikuwa Yemen 15 years ago.
Yemen was a beautiful country back then.
Was that still?
But Las, talk to me about Arteta now, because obviously we haven't met before,
Yeah.
and I'm getting the views of another Arsenal fan for the first time in a long time in this studio. So Arteta in, out.
Arteta
Amekufanya
akwende ama
nini
Arteta
on-
abaki?
Arteta, when
Jana.
he came in, I thought maybe he's the right guy.
Mm.
But currently, he's trying.
What?
To be honest, he's not the best
Wait.
you can have.
What do you mean trying? This is your last 2 seasons is one of your worst in a very long time. Since Premier League started.
The
How
worst
is he-
start, you mean?
but-
Yes, for the last 2 seasons you're breaking those records.
With the experience that he has, with the other coaches that he's wanashinda now, he's better.
But
can say
kina
that.
nani hao? Who are those? Kina
Pep.
Mike. You're
The
comparing with
likes
Pep.
of Pep, Jose.
Huh?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
beaten.
He's
Pep.
better than Pep.
He's beaten.
No, I'm
Pep.
not saying he's better.
He's better than Pep.
He's getting better because he's from there.
Yeah, he's improving.
How is he
Yeah, I agree.
No, wait. No,
How can you say
No, you're not
improving
making
and
any
you're
sense.
doing
How makes
worse
sense?
than
kabisa,
you
Unajua
kabisa,
sababu
kabisa.
How?
alikuwa assistant wa Pep. Unaona? Hakuwa na experience bado ya kuwa first team coach. Yeah. So mali amefikisha team, he's trying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so for
Oh
you,
gosh.
anything is trying because hakuna zero experience. At this point, angekuwa 19th ungesema
No, I think
akona
it's
2
a fair
points,
point.
but
You know why? I mean, this is a manager who's currently well and truly learning on the job.
Yeah.
He's not an established coach like OGS, like Pep, like.
He's
Jurgen
definitely
Klopp.
not like in OGS.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
way above Hugo.
I wouldn't say that. He's never even.
OGS is not where.
Let's not
Way
get
above
into a
what?
comparison.
OGS finished second and third.
Let's not do a comparison. Let's not do a comparison. Oh,
What else? Na amefika Europa final.
yeah,
We were just unlucky.
and he also got relegated, and he also got knocked out of the Champions League to get to that Europa League final.
Yeah, those are
He's also
achievements.
lost 4 semi-finals.
You have to get
and
Champions
lost
League.
the final.
You have to get to Champions League fast for you to get knocked down.
Oh, that's how.
So that's
Yeah.
a process for you.
You-
guys.
That's a
So
process.
it's good kuwatoa Champions League kuwapeleka Europe.
Listen, when you're talking about
in a
Arteta,
group with Istanbul Basaksehir.
when
Na nani
Is
mwingine?
it us who chose them?
Alafu juzi tu wakachapwa na Young Boys, second ever win in the Champions League history for them.
how can you look down upon young boys wako Champions League? Wewe hatuko
Yeah.
Conference League. Don't talk
Yeah.
about young boys
Arsenal
like
are
they're a
better
small
than
team.
Young Boys. Arsenal are better than most of the Champions
How are
League.
you
How?
better than them and
you're not there?
You're playing right now. Wamecheza Monday,
Not
ama
even
wanacheza
Europa.
Friday.
Not
Do you
even
know-
Europa.
Do you know how crazy that is? Hawako competition ingine, wako ma vibes from wanacheza Premier League Monday ama wanacheza Friday. That's how idle they are as a club.
Ni mtaenda mkicheza European football from Tuesday, Wednesday to
Kun-
Thursday. In
It's
one
okay.
season.
It's
Kuna
okay,
sawa.
but it's European football.
Yes,
We're there.
Kuna
Tuko.
faida gani ya kucheza Champions League na mwajiaibisha?
it is money.
Yeah, that's
it is
another good
revenue.
point.
We are hini brand. That's why we can attract the likes of Ronaldo because tuka Champions League. Wona by Awilo Lokonga.
Sambi Lokon.
No, Awilo
We don't even know his name.
Awilo Logomba. Who was
Albert Sambi
who was
Okay.
who was
You've learned
disgusting
something.
yesterday. He
wasn't
was
disgusting.
awful yesterday.
He wasn't.
Yena huyo kazini yake pate.
They weren't.
Awful.
One Pate is 45. Huyu kijana I'm sure
I don't
something
understand
there.
how you talk to us about players being awful and your best midfielder is sitting on the bench.
He was tired. He just Fred.
No, Donny van de Beek.
No.
Why would I ever think Fred is your best midfielder? that's the most ridiculous thing I could ever say
Actually,
on this podcast.
OGS
According
said
to me-
that he missed Fred in that game.
Yeah.
I believe that. To
Yeah,
me, Fred
and you
is
see, this is a United fan backing you up. Just going back, I don't want to get into United stuff. Like Jana, what went wrong for Arteta? What do you think was the issue?
We started well. then I don't know what
Obviously the goal, yeah.
I don't know what happened. We relaxed. Nafikiri tulitulia tukaona we have this.
I want to get like a neutral's opinion. Will you watch a game?
I don't have time for that.
Okay. Did you
I
watch?
watched the game, yeah.
What did you think
well
we did wrong?
for the first 10 minutes?
That doesn't count, huh? I hate that analysis.
Let me just say that first. That's
It's
the only
true.
because that's the only good thing I say about you.
Up until the 75th minute, we didn't do anything. From the 10th to
take
the 75th.
whatever small positive I'm giving you. You played well for the first 10 minutes. Take it in.
Absorb.
From there, Partey, Odegaard, Walipotea. Lokonga, he's not good enough for the Premier League. He's a good enough team, maybe squad
Player.
rotation, but he's not. I don't think he's not to that level yet. Partey, I'm going exposed again. Like he will have 3 good games in a year against United for some weird reason. Concuss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Atakuwa na game card against United, atangara against Spurs, and then atapotea
Atapotea
apata
against
injury yake
the
kawaida ile his usual arthritis, apotee for the next 3 months, arudi. That's the reason why your midfield was non-existent.
What bothered me was not even like a tactical thing. It was like, do you remember at any point, you obviously watched the game, do you remember at any point where we put 10, 15 passes together? Why could Crystal Palace do that very comfortably? But Sisi, whenever we got it, we're trying to clip the ball over to Aubameyang.
I know why.
Why?
Xhaka was not there.
Yeah.
Your
You
most
agree?
important
That was
player,
my next point, by the
Your
way.
most
We
im-
missed Xhaka yesterday.
your most important players whom? Your most important player is Xhaka. Huyu jamaa anachukia Xhaka wallahi, sijui ni kama alimfanyanga nini.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Hakuna
Let
agenda
me just
nyingine.
tell
Such a
you, let me
good
just
player,
tell you.
though.
You guys play five-a-side, obviously. You
Yeah.
guys play five-a-side football, right? Neymar Fives, all these tournaments. They also went to they also won the road to Anfield one as well. Tell me, Lassie, would
Yeah.
you choose Xhaka for your five-a-side team?
No.
Because he's limited
No,
technically.
no,
Still,
no.
technical
That's a
ability.
very- no.
First 5
So
yards,
that's
high
not-
whiz.
No, that's awful.
Yeah.
If I tell you if I said right now, you wouldn't put so many players because there are so many options.
Of course, yeah.
In Arsenal team, would you put him?
The way he played yesterday, we need him in the team.
Exactly.
For what? What's the benefit? Explain to me.
Calmness, the passes.
To dictate
The,
the play
and the
from-
command also, as the captain now, I
He's
think.
he's usually not necessarily the captain, but on a voice, he shouts. He's a leader.
Yeah.
Xhaka is a natural leader, and that's why he told the whole Emirates to F off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same leader that could get you sent off. You know?
But
It's
we
the same leader that can do exactly what Partey and Lokonga both did.
no,
Jana.
he doesn't get lost in the games.
Not
He
lo-
does-
not lost
he-
in the
apoteangi
games.
hivyo kama vile
Not
Partey
lost in the
alipotea
games.
jana.
Yeah.
Not lost in the games, but he can easily give the ball away and people score from it.
Yeah, he'll make a
But-
mistake, yes, but he'll make 5 other. Okay, Partey made a mistake. Lokonga made a mistake. Those 2 goals are those 2
Yeah,
goals.
and
right?
I don't expect him to
But-
make mistakes again like that.
But see, the thing is, when you
Granit Xhaka can do it for you week in, week
No,
out.
but see, the thing is, sometimes when you make a mistake,
As a player, you
You can
have to
have-
try and make that hard pass for
exactly.
like you
You have to be
cannot
risky.
limit yourself. You have to
be
risk
risky.
it.
Babs, Granit Xhaka has the most errors leading to goal since he ever signed for Arsenal. You know, he has more errors leading to goal than Nicolas Otamendi,
You know what
who
that
is a
tells me?
blunder machine.
No,
He has more errors leading to
Do you know
goal
what
than
that tells
Claudio
me?
Bravo.
But when we win games, he has an impact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what that tells me? He is very ambitious. And
That should be a coach's problem. Like, you know, this guy gets you forward, so maybe get someone to cover that when
Exactly.
he's doing that.
Now they thought Partey was that guy.
You see,
Partey naye amepata ugonjwa wa Xhaka. Why would Partey develop the weaknesses of Xhaka instead of
Why are you so
Compliment.
reactive? You've bandicad Partey as a blunder machine. That was his first mistake.
Just
leading.
once. Yeah.
no?
leading to-
but has he
goal.
been
What
has he
has
been
he
good?
done?
Like, what has he done for you guys?
He was great against Tottenham. He was actually fantastic against
That's my
Tottenham.
Point.
He was fantastic against Burnley.
No, he was
How
not
many
that
games?
time.
He was.
You
He
Mulibatika
was
won.
absolutely brilliant
Like Saddam
against
said,
Burnley.
3 games, and I think he's done 2 this season. So one more.
No, it's just
Yeah.
it's just
biological
rich.
clock is ticking.
It's just rich, right? When you're blaming Thomas Partey for that one mistake, when Fred has been making mistakes for the last 4 out of 5
No,
games,
no,
and you're
no.
here saying that Fred is the missing puzzle to
No, you can't tell me.
Ojes's-
No, it's not
Actually,
to you to tell me that Fred is not good. Is not a good player. Fred for us is the key player.
How? He can't even make
There's
3
no way
passes
you agree with
consistently.
that, Babs.
Yeah. He can't.
He can't.
3
he
passes.
Loses the ball. He loses the ball, apparently, 14% of the time he has it.
Yeah, and he's the best midfielder.
Why? Because he's ambitious. Kama Xhaka. We have our Xhaka
But
and we
you
value him.
Nyamaza, because whenever he has a point, you agree. But now, you're quiet.
Because it's true.
Xhaka, Fred is what Xhaka is to you. Tumaliza hapo. Yes, they lose the ball a lot, but they're very important. Wasipokuwa, that's why we lost and you almost lost.
Yeah, if that's the point, yeah, I can agree with that.
Fred was playing when Aston Villa were winning. Sorry, when West Ham were winning the game against them at the Olympic Stadium. When he was taken off, suddenly United have a chance of winning. Fred was playing against Aston Villa when you lost.
No, that was tactical.
Fred-
No.
Fred was playing
That was
when
tactical.
you.
Nah.
Fred had a shocker against Wolves in a game that you should have lost. Fred.
That was because of Pogba. That was not because of Fred.
Fred
That
was
was because of
available.
Pogba.
Fred was available when you guys played against Young Boys. Fred was available when you guys drew against Everton. He was actually the reason that you guys even conceded against Everton. So I don't understand. What is this obsession with Partey, but then you don't give the same attention to
Well,
detail
I'm not
to
even
someone like
listen,
Fred
we,
or McTominay?
We're not mentioning Partey.
But if you
with
put
Fred in the
Partey
same
and
sentence.
Fred
There's no
one
way.
on one,
Yeah,
There's no
he-
comparison.
Partey is better.
No,
So
no,
way,
no, no,
way
no.
much better.
So much better.
I disagree.
Anyway, what else? What else could we have done better? For me, I feel like Salah. The first 10 minutes we were good, but then up until from then on, you know, maybe you can expect a natural natural momentums that teams can carry. It's like, okay, we've conceded, now Crystal Palace are coming back. So you just have to kind of hold out. But you do that for 10 minutes and then you try and get the dominance again. Sindio. But Arteta didn't do anything. From the 10th minute until the 70th minute, and he also had the halftime break, he did nothing. He didn't impact the players' decision makings. He didn't change the instructions in any way. He didn't make any tactical tweaks. Whenever they got the ball, waingia half yetu, and they just keep it for 5 minutes. Hakuna mtu ya press. The only way we get the ball back is if they make a mistake. Is if someone loses the ball from their end. Either miss pass, full bad touch.
Gallagher just shooting.
Yeah, someone shooting. You know.
And the thing
That's such a worrying thing.
And then an annoying thing I saw, as in Aubameyang and a press, no one is following him behind.
Exactly.
No one.
Yeah. And that should have been, you see, what's even more worrying is that should have been him leading by example.
Yeah.
But people didn't carry that forward. Yeah. And, you know, people talk about Martin Odegaard, captain of Norway, you know, Partey,
he was
one of the leaders.
Lost.
Huh?
Odegaard was
lost. Bro, I was telling these guys just before, wallahi, Ramsdale made more incisive forward passes than Odegaard. Odegaard ilikuwa sideways, ama alikuwa anapoteza ball.
Yeah, he struggled. He
struggled vibaya.
And your record after halftime is worrying as well. You've never come it's like Arteta makes you worse with halftime team talk. For real. You might be winning at halftime, atafanya vitu upside down, you lose. You've never come back from losing at halftime.
Which is in comparison with Unai Emery. Unai Emery alikuwa anaingia halftime.
But Emery doesn't know English. I would understand. Anasema attack with the net defense.
Yeah, true. And then we get a point.
But kitu ingine pia notice problem we have the center backs. Gabriel and White bado hawaja.
Bro,
Shikana.
Ben White.
Bado.
Did you see interview Ben White? Ben White alisema ajui Vieira. He's never
To
watched
be
him.
fair,
Ajui Vieira ni nani?
He said he doesn't watch ball.
How do you sign a centre back 50 million pounds?
Na mjafanya background check.
3, 4, 5.
Lakini kwani ukisainiwa lazima uende usome history.
No, ni common sense. Who doesn't know Vieira?
It's true though.
Kama unajua
It's
ball.
weird.
No,
But
kama unajua ball.
I have an
lazima
issue
ujue
with
Vieira.
both of those centre backs because both goals we conceded in a very similar way. It's a 1v1 inside the box. Benteke, Gabriel allowed him way too much space. You know the guy is right
then shoot.
You look like a defender in your team. Are you one of the defenders?
No.
You're an attacker.
Yeah.
Are you one of the defenders?
Attacker.
Listen, you know the defender wants to put you on their
On the
weaker
weaker
foot.
foot, yeah.
Sindio?
Yeah.
Gabriel showed him on his stronger foot, and he showed him so much space. Ben White, Hakiamu Otson Edouard did nothing. He just moved the ball a bit, like 2 inches to the right, and smashed it.
Straight to the
Straight.
keeper. Not even top being over.
Yeah, like the keeper is right behind Ben White. He can't
see.
Yeah, he can't see that. So it's poor defending on both ends from both centre backs. 1v1s there. That was just poor. That's another worrying thing. But obviously, these things happen. I mean,
You know,
on
for
the flip side, you have Gabriel doing
Yeah.
this, and then you have Harry Maguire would cost 80 millions.
Wait.
1, 2,
Let's
3,
not go
4,
there.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No, Maguire, listen, najua Viera. Anyway, wait, listen.
Ukifikia Maguire na Gabriel.
Yeah.
So, okay,
It's another topic.
let's tumalize mambo ya Arsenal. What would be your success season? Like, to you?
Now,
Yes.
it's just top 4. The way we are
Oh my-
currently.
Honestly, okay.
That's the
Yes.
best you could
Let me
hope for.
Yes.
rephrase the
That's
question.
literally the best.
Let me
highest you
rephrase
could
the
ever
question.
hope for.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase the question. Not hypothetically in a dream
Yeah.
world. So, because in a dream world, he doesn't think he can win. So,
Kushinda hii season
realistically,
tutashinda.
realistically,
Mm.
do you think mtabaki kwa league?
Of course.
He's taking the piss.
Okay.
Don't even
How
answer
many
the
points
question.
are Manchester United?
Do you think
above
you'll
us now?
improve from last
3.
season? Wait, it's very early. Do you think Damaliza are better than last season, which is 8th? Because I see 8 teams that are better than
Better
you.
than, yeah.
Brentford being one of them.
Sahi.
Brentford
Currently,
being one of
yeah.
them.
How many games have we played?
Enough for us to know that Brentford is better than
games.
We're not even halfway.
We're not even halfway
No, but-
through.
We have not even met Manchester
Goja,
United.
you know what's gonna happen lastly this
Wafunga.
weekend? I guarantee this. So I literally guarantee this. First of all, you guys are gonna get knocked out of the Red Bull Neymar Fives tournament. And we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Second of all, sawa. Sisi tunashinda game yetu Friday night.
Aston Villa.
Yani ukiamka sato, unajua hao sasa wanacheza Liverpool.
Yeah.
Tuko level on points tayari. Sawa, that's what's happening.
You have the worst goal difference in this league, not you?
And we're still gonna be level on
Behind
points.
us.
Same
That's
points.
crazy.
But behind us.
Behind us.
Doesn't matter. Level on points. I didn't say level on goal
How do you
difference.
feel Arsenal being a team and same points with
And
Manchester?
that's why I want to sack Ole. Because
Oh, now you want to sack him.
relax. Ikifika, listen, for me,
All in.
no, wait. For me, as a United fan, the moment we are on the same points as Arsenal, that is a sackable offense.
Yes. Totally
That's it.
agree.
So
Ole
Manchester
should
is-
We're
bounce.
not on the
Yes.
same level with
Because
you.
Sorry,
Chelsea,
just repeat
listen,
that for clarity.
Last season, Chelsea was
Just
they were
repeat
the-
that for clarity.
yeah, I'll repeat. Last season, Chelsea sacked Lampard because same points in Arsenal.
Yeah.
What happened after that? They won the Champions League. I am hoping you come close to us so we can sack Ole and win Champions League.
Thank you.
That's a dream.
Thank you.
Oh, because they were 8th and we were 9th or something like that.
I don't know, but you're the same position.
Yeah.
That was Lampard. He was sacked
That's
because
a
of
sackable offense.
being same level as you.
We can't be on
That's
the
the
same
difference
level.
in expectations in terms of the clubs
Fair
are.
enough.
You guys mukimaliza page 1. I think
So-
that's a success.
Page
the
one
most
is
realistic
So
thing.
so
Page
how
one,
how
like-
better are you guys than us?
What do you mean how better? So you
Like
go number
how
6,
much
you go number
better?
13.
Na sisi tushawafikia tini Friday tunashinda tuwafikie.
Oh, just get guarantee, bro.
Jana Lacazette ameslide hivi. Kusawa amefunga Crystal Palace.
Ameslideaje?
Unasikia? Jana Lacazette ameslide because you equalized at home. But that is the level of your club. Muna celebrate 1 points at home versus Crystal Palace versus a manager who's never managed a team in the Premier League. Mmefika hiyo level. Kubali.
That's a mediocre level.
That's
to
a
be at.
mediocre level.
And
But
even
tuko 3 points behind
No,
Manchester
you know what
United.
this
It
reminds me
doesn't
of?
matter, bro.
Last.
Kuna like 7 teams between us.
Last, you know what this reminds me of? When Ole was smiling as they drew with Everton.
I hope you'll invite us when we go above Manchester United.
Yeah.
Please
Kabisa.
do.
No, the most important thing is I want to find out why you guys got knocked out of the Neymar Fives tournament, and then we can discuss other stuff. Yo, so
I didn't see that coming,
watch a
though.
tournament. We'll see about Arsenal. Let's talk about United because Appa, the floor is yours, Babs. Anza na game. I don't want to talk about expectation. We're not talking about overview. I want to talk about Leicester City. Away record ndo hiyo. So, Maguire amerudi. Maguire is back.
Who said
No
that?
McFred.
Who said Maguire's back?
You said that. Tulikuwa Mombasa akisema Maguire is back.
Pastor Fred ayuko.
Wallahi, Pastor Fred
And
hayuko.
okay.
Muko na Matic na Pogba. Greenwood, Ronaldo, Sancho on the left.
Rashford is back.
first of all,
Rashford on the bench.
I have always been pro Ole. Like I've had this fight with so many other United fans. And up until either the second or third game this season, because we won the first 2 games.
Yeah, we were top of the
We
table.
were top of the table. We were top, but I could see guys are not playing. They're not playing football. There's individual brilliance, not team chemistry. And that's when I'm like, do we really have a manager here? So up until now, we don't even have an identity. Like that's
But
just wrong.
Don't you think that is identity? Individualistic.
Bro, we
And
can't
locked character. No, locked characters. You know, in games when up
question
or
mark. Z, we can't be like that because as much as some teams rely on individual brilliance, there's a bit of chemistry along the way. If we go maybe to like PSG who have superstars, they still have chemistry. As much as their individual people, the talents there are
Massive.
yeah,
And
there's still team chemistry. Like you watch the game with Man City, that was a hell of a game.
Yeah.
Because you can see both teams know what they're doing. Both
That was Pochettino.
yeah. So
You know,
I don't like that we don't have a style of play, and we have like, I think in the Premier League we have the best team on paper.
if we just Saka and Fred,
it's okay, but we have the best team on paper.
you definitely have one of the best. I mean,
Yeah.
that's something we can
Somewhere
agree
there.
on.
So,
Okay? But you know
that team, we shouldn't be like going to play Wolves and
No,
we are
I
on the
agree.
back foot. We
I
shouldn't
agree.
be. We should always
Aston Villa at home.
yeah, things
But
like that.
unfortunately, you are. So
And the thing is,
That's
not
why
a good
that's
team.
why I'm saying right now Ole has done his part and he's done a good job until now. Like we had a really lousy team, but he's brought in characters and talent. And yes, Maguire is a very good player. I believe so. I believe so. He brought Maguire, who brought in stability. Like remember,
has
we
improved that
were
defense.
we
No,
were
no,
leaking
don't.
goals.
I agree. No,
But
he really did.
yes.
One of his first seasons, you guys finished with the third best defense in the league.
Yeah, we were
That's a
leaking
fact.
goals.
I'm not even
So
talking.
he has his moments, yes, but I trust in him. Like
But
when
my
he's there,
issue is-
I'm comfortable.
My issue is, right, obviously there's no doubt that for long-standing United fans like Babs, right, not this guy joined last season, there's an element of, you know, support for one of your legends. That's why there's much more room for forgiveness, right?
Mhm.
But I remember even last season, I remember when you guys were talking about Ole Ball. Remember Ole Ball?
Yeah.
Those highlights you see of Kina Rashford and them linking up. I remember just thinking to myself, that's more to do with Rashford's and Bruno's and their skill and link up play.
and my point is, you see,
How
like
can-
right now,
that can be an identity. What do you mean?
right now,
It
right now,
can't.
I believe, you see, when Ole came in and all that, if I believe the team was built around Rashford, then
You'd be better off.
no, the team like last season and before that, if you could see how we were playing,
It was mostly on the left wing.
it was
with
yeah,
Rashford.
the team was mostly built around the Rashford, but now he's improved the squad, and there's Sancho who
Oh,
we can't see the Sancho who was there at
He's
BDD.
yet to make his appearance.
Yeah.
Tunangoja, tutakam.
The team is built around Fred now.
And now we have like
Macfred.
we have a goat in that team, but you can't see that impact. So I'm like, why the hell? Like, if you see Portugal, the country, they know this guy is hot, and
Yeah.
it goes to him. They work the team around him. Why can't we do
Kabisa.
the same? If that's, you have the talent, you have
Portugal-
everything.
Portugal are playing. They're not. They were awful in the Euros. I don't think they were the best.
They weren't awful, but
They
like
were-
at the end of the
they were
day,
playing-
How
you knew
how-
what they were gonna do.
Yeah,
United
No, we
players
can't-
don't look
we-
like
that-
they
that-
know
like
what they
you
want to
see
do.
Ronaldo
Portugal way of
even
playing is not
our
sustainable
past
in the
like
league.
3 games, he's not getting any service in.
Think about it. Yeah, he doesn't get any
That
chances.
is a different. That is a different. Okay, so
Fair
let,
enough.
Let me.
Let's not talk about Portugal then.
Yeah.
You guys can't press, right? You know Ronaldo can't press like consistently for a long period of time.
He's 36.
but there's ways you can counter that.
Yeah.
Someone else presses. But now if Pogba doesn't press, if Bruno isn't pressing, if Greenwood and Sancho are both leaving their fullbacks isolated, because it looks like when Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka defend, they're defending by themselves on that wing, and when Sancho and Greenwood are attacking, they're also attacking by themselves. Actually, I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka has overlapped this season more than Luke Shaw. I don't remember a single time Luke Shaw has overlapped to the touchline. I don't think I remember that even once. You guys play so narrow, hakuna pressure. You don't really have a ball winner, and there's a massive gap between your midfield and your defense, and then your midfield and your attack.
Maybe they
I-
expected Ronaldo to just come and do everything for them, but
You know,
unfortunately
remember you were
not.
telling me. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point. Because this guy was telling me how Juve admitted, the Juve players were admitting that because they had Ronaldo, they kind of took their
Yeah.
foot off the pedal.
That's what Bonucci said.
That's what Bonucci said.
Yeah.
Do you wonder if the same thing's happening now
Okay.
in the Premier League?
Main problem, obviously, has to be Ole.
Yes.
I mean, he is the main problem. We signed. This is Maguire's third season, and he hasn't improved. Maguire has the ability to become the Van Dijk. I genuinely believe with proper coaching, Maguire is Van Dijk.
I agree.
Honestly.
Like Maga is
Ole in.
Yo.
Maguire is
On that
really
note,
good.
just leave a comment. Sorry, leave a comment down in the section below, and just tell us: do you agree with Saddam? With proper coaching, can Maguire
With
be
proper
a Van Dijk?
coaching, Bissaka is better than Trent. With proper coaching, because
Wow.
Bissaka can defend already. Now
It's just the attacking
imagine
part.
just teaching.
You're agreeing to this?
Let me
Oh,
finish.
no,
Let me-
there's-
can,
there's
can
one
I,
thing-
can I finish? Can I
Okay,
finish?
you can. I
Can
just want to give him a
No,
warning.
can I just
You're agreeing
speak
to this
before I
stuff
come-
on 4K.
it's cool. Let
You
him
should have
finish.
Mukubali
Let him
like it
finish.
Close to 9,000 subscribers are gonna watch you agree to this stuff.
Let him finish.
I'm just giving you a warning. Carry on.
We know Bissaka can defend. Imagine just teaching Bissaka how to cross. I'm telling you, the world is not ready. That is why I think Ole is lacking. Bro, just teach Bissaka how to cross.
What about dribbling?
He doesn't. Come on. Even Gary Neville never used to Akona Joko dribble.
But just
If-
now
if-
to
if
cross
you are
that
a
ball.
wing-
Even Akona Joko
Just
dribble.
now to cross that ball.
Yeah, he just needs
Even
to-
Trent doesn't
needs-
like know
he
to
needs-
dribble. He
needs
just
to-
knows how to cross that ball.
Exactly. So Akijoku cross, I think we'll have. I think we have one of the best right backs ever. If Akijoku cross.
So mnaexpect Ole afundishe Bissaka kudribble na kupass ndio mtashinda league.
Yeah, he needs
Patterns
patterns of
you-
patterns
you
of
can't
play.
be only-
Listen,
Give him some-
Patterns of you
Give him
need to
some
complement
credit.
some
Patterns of
things.
play. Tukisema see the way Liverpool attack.
Yeah.
They know that huyu anafaa kufanya hivi. Trent akipata ball huyu anafaa kufanya hivi because ana expect.
At cross.
Put those expectations. Bissaka, we need you to be, tukifanya hivi na hivi unafaa kujua how to cross. Put a system whereby everyone thrives in the system. Without the system, that's why everyone is lost. Pogba, for me, anafaa kuwa ameenda kitambo. I don't know what he's doing here. The reason why we don't have a left winger right now is because Pogba has to be accommodated. Pogba kwa hiyo midfield. Listen,
I think
can you
he's
stop
just
asking
normally
him if
played
he
out
agrees
of
or not
position.
before nimalize kuongea? In the midfield of three of Bruno, Pogba, McTominay cannot work. Pogba, Fred does not work. We've tried that, it doesn't work. We need two hapo mwisho. So we need McFred always there. And now the fact that because Pogba now has to play, we sacrifice our left wing tunamweka yeye ndani so that he's not obligated to defend. Sawa. And also he's not a winger because he won't make those runs. So now we have just an extra midfielder who does whatever he wants. Now he lose ball, he doesn't need to track because already we have two guys nyuma. So we've already sacrificed that winger left. Imagine we don't have Pogba and we have an actual winger. No, Rashford is
But
back.
you
I
did.
hope. No, I hope Rashford is back, and I hope Rashford
You have a
gets that position.
something million pound.
No, he's on the
winger.
right.
cool.
No, Sancho's on the right.
No, Greenwood was on the right.
No, Sawa, put Sancho on the right. Sorry, Greenwood on the right.
We're not here.
Put
Saddam,
Sancho
we're
on
not
the
here
left.
to discuss what OGS should do because it's
We
not
are here
gonna
to discuss
happen.
that.
We literally did that. The weekend the week after the
I don't
international
remember.
break.
Let me ask a question. What
I
has
don't
what
remember
has Sancho done season?
He hasn't done
He hasn't
anything.
done-
Nothing.
He hasn't.
Zero goals,
Yes.
0 assists.
Alinherit zile Timberlands za Lukaku.
It's because
Hizo.
I believe, first of all, like OGS believes too much in McFred, and
There's nothing wrong with that.
it's I disagree because
What
we
happened over the
have
weekend?
we have the attacking talent. Sacrifice one of like I always believe. Even VDB said he believes his best position is a number 6. Throw in VDB there, like
Give
even
him a
him we
chance.
haven't seen him, and we all know he's a baller.
No,
So
Van
get
Dijk-
this.
No, there's no.
I heard,
no
I heard
excuse.
Fabrizio Romano say that he believes the only reason this guy hasn't started and hasn't been even getting even 10 minutes, 15 minutes is because OGS kind of feels like if he puts in Donny van de Beek and they start winning, it's going to be...
He'll be questioned.
he'll be questioned.
Why
like,
didn't you do it
from the
earlier,
beginning? So
yeah.
now it's become like an ego thing. And you see, whether you like it or not, your coach has no meritocracy. You know what I mean by that, right? Like
Yeah.
rewarding
Arteta has
effort.
effort.
Yeah, Arteta has. Arteta does.
Genduzi? What happened with the Genduzi guys?
Guendouzi had a bad attitude.
No.
Now look, mashallah, he has
he
a good
scored 2
attitude.
goals.
He has a good attitude. No, 1 goal, 2 assists. But seriously, simple as there's no meritocracy. Guys who play well aren't. Guys who come in and actually make an impact aren't getting rewarded with that.
No, I disagree. No.
There's a clear favoritism.
And Fred,
There's a clear favoritism.
If you're talking about
he's
that-
his favorite.
Why does Sancho still start then? He's done nothing.
He has to be given.
he has to be given a chance.
How
because
many
of the
games?
price tag.
He's a.
Check it. Well, my
proper
issue with
signing.
Sancho is that he's in a bad system because they have a bad coach.
Yes.
I kind of want to agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know,
personally,
but
I
the
was
side-
expecting him to be to perform in the Premier League.
Of course. But
nothing.
you see, what he does, he's the kind of dribbler that, when you have those messy like dribblers, they attract players.
Yeah.
But now if he's being isolated, he just attracts players, nothing else happens.
Yeah.
Mimi dribble kidogo and you two come to me, that means Saddam is free. You get
Pass
what I mean?
the ball.
Pass the ball. But that also depends on Saddam's movement. If there is no movement, you guys are I'm just bringing you guys to me, you take the ball from me and we move on. Simple as.
Yeah.
And something else, these guys were blinded by CR7.
Mm.
Yeah, I think we said that point
It's a 7 point.
earlier.
That's just weak agenda. Doesn't.
No,
matter.
it's not. No, it's not.
No. There's nothing wrong with.
Listen.
You expect him to get the ball and score.
No, we just expect him to score na anafunga khalas.
Na hakimbii hata.
Hakuna
It's
khalas.
okay. We don't need him to
We
run.
don't need him to run.
Why?
We just need him
Run
to
why?
be there.
But
to
we
score.
know Ronaldo getting the ball, dribbling, running and shooting the ball.
Zamani,
But last, to be
no,
fair,
yes, 'cause I'm,
Last,
Manchester
to be
man.
fair,
He scores.
if Ronaldo is in our team,
Yeah.
there is no way I'd want anyone else to start above him. So the issue is, how does the system accommodate him? Because he is the most important thing in that team, the
Then-
best goal scorer.
Then get the ball to Ronaldo.
That's
And
what I'm
that's-
saying.
It's
There's
not
and
no
that's what
really
I've
easy
said.
to get the ball.
You see,
System.
if
Hakuna
you were
system.
working
That's
with-
where we're
it's
saying.
Those
in my
patterns
opinion.
of play, the system is not favoring anything. It's just
There's
everywhere.
no system. There's
It's
no
just
system.
everywhere.
There's no system, Babs.
Imagine we had a system na tuko number 6. Imagine.
It's good
How
for
about a
us.
system
though.
wako huko?
Hatuna system, please.
No,
No, trust the process.
No, yeah,
What is the
we
process?
trust the process for the system to come in.
Yeah.
Right, last. But
So you know-
we don't have a system.
So Pea,
we
so
literally
Arteta
just
is same
spoke
as-
about this.
That's
Wait,
why we
first
still-
half of this podcast we said
My-
we discussed how we don't have a system. So please don't just pretend that didn't happen. So
Okay, so we
my,
both
my
don't have system.
end my end
yes,
point
I
was-
agree.
But
my
why
end-
are we above you?
You
Because you have an experienced manager.
and a better team on paper.
Yeah,
Bas.
come here.
If we had the same team,
Uh,
aye,
so, but if,
tungekuwa top.
but if we have better manager.
Yeah.
wh-
So-
wh-
experienced manager.
my final point
How is your manager better than ours? He's never beaten our manager.
Yeah. How?
but he's
always-
beaten.
No, answer that question,
Can
please.
I answer that? But he's beaten his mentor.
I don't
Like
care.
every
times.
time.
Kwani
Like
Arteta ametotoa
every
Pep
time.
Guardiola?
we deal with the
Yeah, we deal with the
big
importance.
dogs.
Yeah.
Big
That's a
dogs.
big boss.
Yeah.
Assistant manager, we don't
Assistant
care.
Joko
Kidogo anze
I
kuleta
don't
Ferguson
care.
na
Hapa
Wenger
tu-
hawa
Yeah.
sasa.
We don't
Ushaona.
care about assistant manager.
So
Anyway,
bad.
I just say
Give
OGS
us-
has done what Lampard did. It's time for him to move on. Let's get a
Yeah,
new coaching.
I agree. I
That's
don't think like he's
We
done
get-
well to get you guys from point D to point B. Right now, you guys need him to take you to point A. And
He doesn't
for
have
me,
that in.
Yeah, I
he
think
doesn't have the facilities for that.
Not fast.
He does not have the facilities.
Okay.
The technical facilities. He doesn't
Yeah,
have that.
he doesn't.
He has
That
the
I agree.
instruments.
That I agree.
I
But
think
seriously.
we should bring in Lampard. No?
No.
I
We
think-
just need.
I think the best coach for you guys is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, why not bring
Rooney back.
we
man.
need him not in scandals on Saturday evening. Kuna game Sunday. Kukuona man.
Jamani apige picha na.
Amekata shingo huko.
Yeah, but imagine you guys brought in Zidane. You're telling me you don't think you can win
No,
things
I don't
with
think
him?
so. I don't think so.
A guy's
No,
won 3 Champions Leagues.
I think we'd
But it's-
improve.
but yeah.
Like he would bring a system.
Babs,
he would bring
Babs,
a system.
I just
That's what we are lacking.
Babs,
we just
I
lack
don't
a
understand
system.
the
No, Zidane
disrespect.
never had a system.
I don't understand.
Vibes.
Hold on.
His main problem at Madrid was he was playing this way. He came. Kesho amecheza formation.
No, that's not true,
Yes.
man. That's not true. They were very consistent. They were consistent enough to win
Enough
La Liga.
to be. He was sacked
To
twice.
win La Liga.
Twice.
It doesn't matter. He
Sacked-
came in
sacked
and won
Madrid
3
twice.
Champions Leagues
A
back to
hat-trick- A
back.
hat trick of Champions
Sacked
League.
twice
Babs,
with Madrid. With
I
all
don't
those
understand
stars.
that doubt that he can't do it in the Premier
But
League.
okay, sacked by Madrid. I
Sacked
just
twice.
believe that was internal.
Yeah, that's
That,
Florentino
was,
Perez.
that was not.
Carlo Ancelotti will be sacked twice.
Of course.
Wait, alikuwa
Yeah,
how many
of
how many years alikuwa? hapo?
Ataenda na tarudi tu.
Try
Anyway,
luck.
wacha tumalizane. Let's finish up with the other teams quickly.
Yeah.
Chelsea should have lost to Brentford. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a weird perspective on this. Arsenal had 22 shots against Brentford. Kieran Tierney created the most chances by any player that weekend. Nabaru tulichapa 2-0. So, Brentford, Sijui had how many shots against Chelsea, and Chelsea still won 1-0.
Because of Mendy.
That's mad.
Mendy
Edward
had a good,
Edward Mendy.
he had a
Is
good game.
Edward Mendy the best keeper right now?
Currently,
Yeah.
On form, yeah.
Yes.
There's no doubt about it. Black
He is.
Huh?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what?
You're allowed to
In
say
the
that.
league?
In the league, yeah.
In the Premier League.
In the Premier League.
Yeah,
who,
yeah.
who else is better?
In Europe is Magna.
That guy's not even playing. And you don't even know how to pronounce his name.
He's Magna. What do you mean?
Manya.
Manya.
No, Magna.
Manya. At least I can say Mendy, bro.
No,
Well, to be
Magna.
fair, it's easier. You mean Mignon?
No.
Magnon. Magnon.
So yeah, he's the best.
He is. I mean, he should have been in the Ballon d'Or list, by the way.
He shouldn't.
Yeah.
I completely agree that he should have.
You shouldn't.
Do you guys disagree? I'm talking about the real footballers here.
Yeah, he put like last season. He had a good season.
Yeah, the most clean sheets in the
He had a
Champions
good
League.
season. Think about it.
But is
It is
fa-
so easy to have a clean
is it
sheet if you have 75 players
Yeah.
as a defender za mbele yako.
Is
It's
it
like a modern defender.
Is it fair to have keepers on the same shortlist as maybe a forward
Yes,
in a Ballon d'Or?
They have a different award for it. I forgot the name.
The
And yeah, we
Golden
need
Glove
to
thing.
respect. No. There's a specific award for the best youngster and the best keeper
Yeah, no one cares about keepers.
for the Ballon d'Ors award. So I completely forgot the name. But Chelsea should have lost. I just want to talk about Liverpool because
They
Mo
have
Salah
Mo
is on a
Salah.
different. Is on a different level.
Currently,
Ballon
I'd
d'Or?
put my money on Liverpool to win the league.
Currently, but see where
Ni
sasa
sawa.
ulisema season ni 38.
Ndio sasa nimesema sahi, nimesema sahi.
Kwani who else would win? Unataka sema nani? Arsenal. Are you serious?
Si mimi nishasema si top 4 tutajaribu.
No.
Yeah, top 4 tutajaribu.
Let's not go back to Arsenal. Let's talk about Liverpool. There's people obviously who captained Ronaldo, and then there's people who captained
Mo
Salah, and you can tell which one's no football.
I captain Ronaldo.
I used my wild card and I didn't even put Salah on my team.
Unfortunately, I captained Saka.
Saka.
Yeah.
What?
I thought
Bro,
he'd perform.
I
thought
put him
he'd
as well.
perform.
So he gave you a solid 4, huh?
He got a yellow card and
Zero.
half time akatoka.
Go ahead.
I haven't even checked my team.
Everybody chucked their FPLs.
I haven't even checked my
Everybody
team.
chucked their FPLs. Mimi niko hapa tayari.
I am 100. Mr. Fungo, you up in 2 weeks.
I have 59 points.
Mashallah, mabruk. More than average.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
10 points more than average.
I am pretty sure. I'm sure.
Just go get it,
I have
please.
less than average.
Lads,
Yeah.
Babs, talk to me, lads.
With my wild card. Oof, that was a bad one. Let me see. Is that up? Yeah, there we go.
Currently number 92 in the 1-2-TV league.
Hey, I have 38. My goodness. That's embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Saka girl. I had Saka as well. Saka gave us 0. Oh my god.
Acha tu, sindio? Acha tu. Wataka kusema?
Mimi nilikuwa na 33.
Oh my god.
I'm in
I am-
number one.
I'm the second best here. Shikilia.
And these guys want to beat us in Neymar Fives.
I'm
doing ball.
Overall
Bro.
points, how many do you have?
Overall points, I can check that for you. Let me see. I have 496.
I have 421.
I am miles above. Sorry, lads.
I have.
Yo, let us know as Babs figures it out. Let us know what your FPL is looking like in the comments below.
So we've agreed Salah is
412.
world class.
412, huh? Nice. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about Mo Salah because that guy is definitely the best player in the world right now.
Best striker.
No.
Definitely.
Karim
Hype,
Benzema?
Hype.
Karim Benzema. Any
Not-
takers
not-
there?
not
Lewandowski.
No, we don't
Lewandowski's
count.
doing it in
Farmers
German,
League.
yeah.
Farmers League. We don't count.
You see, I mean, even Karim Benzema. I mean, he's doing it more for Real Madrid and France.
Even Gnabry is
Someone's
shining in
doing
Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Now he was a flop at West Brom.
And at Arsenal.
Who cares about Bundesliga?
Yeah, man. I mean, look at Jadon Sancho.
You didn't have to go there. That's a low one. That's low.
Mo Salah is just on fire.
You know what gets...
Can I ask you guys a question?
Go for it.
The goal he scored over this weekend
Against
and
Watford.
versus the game for Man City, which goal do you think is better?
I think Man City won because it's Man City.
But Man City, he took on
And it
3
was
players.
1-0. It was 1-1. He made it 2-1.
Same as this
I think
weekend.
it's the same.
No, but
one,
this
to
one-
be honest. Like, this is...
No,
it's
the
same
importance
kind
of the
goal.
goal, like, for me.
No.
They were like 4-0. He scored there. The fourth goal or third
No,
goal.
the
No.
third goal. Third goal or fourth goal? Yeah, you're
I
right.
think they were cruising. But Guinea was tense. I think even his celebration
So-
tells everything.
Okay.
I
No,
think-
but the quality of the goal.
I still think the other one because it is better players.
Think
better
about
defenders.
He sat down Bernardo, right? And then he completely flat-footed Aymeric Laporte. And then he did that. I think he also had more ground to cover.
Yeah, he
in
also
the Man City
yeah.
Man City, yeah.
Against Watford, it was more nice footwork.
Watford struggling. Man.
But
But
did you
I-
see
I
someone's
think
dad on the
technically-
floor?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn. That was awesome.
But
And then no,
Baba
wait.
Onetwo.
The Man City one was his weak foot.
yeah,
Okay.
this one he put on his, but the way he finished off the Watford one, but that wasn't even the
Weak
best
foot.
highlight. That wasn't even the best highlights of that game against
So you're
Watford.
scoring a hat-trick.
No,
Bobby's hat-trick.
I mean that's one thing. Two of them were tap-ins, but the assist to Sadio Mane, with his outfoot,
oh, yeah.
that was a sick pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, like a lot of people just say, "Oh, he's just a tap-in merchant," or he sits on the wing and just keeps the ball and he doesn't want to and he's through. He has so much more to his game. He can score bangers. He can dribble past players. He can create obviously many chances. He has the final pass in him, and
Right now it's just
He's-
Ballon d'Or material.
He's 29, right?
yeah,
Now there's a chance there's like a 4-year deal. Would you give him? Apparently he wants 400 on a 4-year deal. Do you give him?
if I'm a Liverpool player, fan, I would.
No, fun. Assuming you're Liverpool.
Okay, yeah.
I remember
I am.
Liverpool have this. They're like cultured. We don't spend money
With-
a lot.
with structure.
Yeah, but the thing is, guys, I mean, Liverpool cannot mount any challenge without Mo Salah.
Yeah.
Simple as. I don't care about the effect of Alisson and Van Dijk. Those guys obviously very important players, right? Even Sadio Mane, very important players. But Mo Salah is a cut above the rest.
Salah is what gives them that edge.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Otherwise, we're same level with
Just
Yeah.
the icing on the
Imagine,
cake. Salah.
imagine if they have Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino, Diogo Jota. It's just like they
But
don't win
you
that.
guys
They don't draw
think-
that game
You
against
don't
Man City.
think like Mane pulls in the shift for that team,
I completely agree. I think he does.
and the team, like I think Liverpool would do better without Salah than without Mane.
No. It's
You know why?
attacking goals. Salah atakupatia 20 something goals. Mane will not give you that.
It's not just that. Sadio Mane, he's a confidence player. Mo Salah, week in, week out, he bangs goals. Sadio Mane misses a lot of chances.
Yeah.
Misses way too many chances.
He had an awful season last season.
I've actually discussed this over the last 3 years with a specific Liverpool fan, and this guy is, you guys know him, Eric.
Uh-huh.
He specifically says there is no way Sadio Mane is more important. Like
I
he instigates the press, maybe, right? That's when they used to press high.
Because he puts
But
in the work.
Of course.
No, those are
both of
in the
them
work.
put in the work, I think.
Anyone can make those
For pressing and-
Yeah, I think both Mo Salah and Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino, all of them press Vizuri, right? And maybe Sadio Mane instigates that press. You know, you always have a press leader.
I think
But Mo Salah is something
Salah
else.
Pia he's a bit selfish.
That's what now makes him.
Yeah.
That's what.
But you know,
puts
if
him above
Mane
everyone else.
does the same, Salah angekuwa akifunga bao mingi hivyo basi.
No,
Yeah, because anampa assist mingi sana.
No.
Mane, actually, most I see they take from Mane. Most of them, I think, from either Trent or from midfield.
Yeah, from Lekina, Roberto Firmino and these man. I'm telling you, bro. I think Mo Salah can do just fine without Mane. He can do just fine without Liverpool.
No, last season the reason why they top 4 because of Salah. Because
Yeah,
Mane was
most
non-existent the
most
whole
definitely.
season.
But he kept on banging the important goals.
Who, Mane?
Yeah.
No.
They were very few and far in between.
Angebaki na ile kiara yake ameenda kuongeza nywele. Nafikiri.
Bana. Ameenda kataki hivi. Anyway, listen, I don't think there's much else to be said. Man City beat Burnley in a game they should have won 5-0, but they didn't. So
I think the highlight was just the 4-2. Less.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
United.
you celebrated that
wow,
more.
uliona bao ya Tielemans.
Wah,
You know
moto.
what gets me? You know what made me laugh is Harry Maguire's cockiness. The ball is coming to him. He looks at Iheanacho and anafikiri, I have time. Niko na time. That cockiness of I can do this. Akapokonywa ball. Tielemans puts that. Do you think he meant that? top bins.
Yeah.
He did.
Haikuwa cross, ndio.
He did.
Yeah.
But the best
He-
part of the game walipofunga wakajua you're back.
That's Rashford
So let me tell you a story.
Body.
We were actually just done finishing the Mombasa qualifiers. So, just finished prayers, right? Now we're just wrapping up. So I check in. It's 2-1 for Leicester, right?
Yeah.
So we're watching on my app, DSTV. Saddam's watching with me. So I was like, no, wait. I have to post something. Kuna ile meme. Ushaona mjamaa akiwa hapo in some betting company's ad. Katim kanamalizwa, shukisha. So I went and uploaded it, and then I switched back to the game. Mara naona, United have scored. So I was like,
2-2.
I have to go delete this.
So mimi ndo nikaanza kutweet. I took my phone nikaanza kuandika. Sasa na type hivi naandika wamefunga ingine.
14 seconds left. So now I've gone to delete this tweet. I'm like, no, I have to go re-upload it. It was hilarious,
Okay,
man.
yeah.
Bro, Harry Maguire and Aaron Wan-Bissaka cost 130 million pounds between them. And they both lost the same player for that fourth goal. Imagine wewe, not wawili. You're marking one guy. Ama wewe ulimpatia Babs, amshike. And you both lose him. That's mad.
Clowns.
That's wallahi.
But that's Leicester. Losing
Most
to Leicester,
expensive clowns.
Losing to
Wallahi.
Leicester sio mbaya than drawing to the Crystal Palace.
Really?
Patrick Vieira is a better manager than UGS, man. I agree with that. He has better experience.
Yeah.
In America, in France, it's much better experience than Wapi.
Oh, yeah,
Norway,
I mean,
relegation.
Mm.
I mean, so he's a Man City legend soon. So.
Anyway, let's talk about how you guys made it to Brazil, because Mulienda, you represented us
2018.
in 2018
Yeah.
specifically. That must have been quite the experience. You guys have already had experience winning a tournament that took you to Anfield.
Yeah.
The Anfield was before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Anfield was 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 years in between.
Yeah.
How was the journey, man? Mlicheza wapi? Which venue? They had different venues. I remember I played in the Camp Toyoyo one.
Tulicheza UN, the qualifiers of the UN. So we won the qualifiers UN, ndo tukaenda Aga Khan Walk for the finals. I think your team didn't make it.
Yeah, they didn't, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time also I don't think they'll make it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you made it once. I wouldn't call
Wait,
that
what do you mean
experience.
the team
Cu-
didn't make
cu-
it?
currently we are-
Wait.
We're the best five-a-side team in Kenya.
Who? You guys believe that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
one
okay.
question. What do you mean we didn't make it? Who didn't make it in the
No, he
can
had,
walk? The team is supposed to play didn't come.
no, these guys.
He had a team.
Oh,
Yeah,
how did he make it? No,
Yeah.
sawa, dribble.
Why
So
never
hamko
lose him?
pamoja?
Tuko pamoja.
Oh, wow.
Now we're uniting forces.
Now.
Okay.
Tumekuja na Arab oil money.
I've come to
Wow.
help him.
Tumesign proper players.
Haina
Yeah.
shida.
So,
Newcastle take over.
Sisi ni wale tu. Best five-a-side team.
But that was
It's
2019, man. 2018. Those are, okay, what happened in 2019 when that team went and won it? Mulikuwa wapi? Mulichapa wapi? Mulitolewa wapi?
Lost in the quarters.
quarters.
So, just a heads up, how the Neymar Fives tournament works. You play five-a-side, unawekewa small goalposts. Nobody's allowed in, either from the opposition or from your defense. And if for example, Lassie's team, which I'm sure you made that mistake quite a number of times, if they enter their own box, it's a penalty for the other team.
Yeah.
If the opposition enter your box, it's a foul for you.
Yeah.
If you concede a goal, you lose a player. Ni kama red card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the games are decided either by time, I think 10 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken.
10 minutes straight, yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes straight.
No goalkeeper.
No goalkeeper, and if it's not 10 minutes, you've been knocked out because all your players have been knocked out. So you can go from 5v5 to 5v4, 5v3, all the way till 1. Alafu mnatolewa.
That's why the hashtag is outplay them all.
Yeah.
So it's more like just outplay them.
Yeah.
So talking about the experience, it was just fantastic going to Brazil. Yeah. I think Brazil is one of the best football countries in the world.
Yes. Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
yeah. So going there was just amazing.
Football crazy. Yani
Yeah.
kila mtu unaongea naye ni mtu wa
Yeah,
mpira.
ni bold too. Because we went to Santos. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
We had to
Home
walk
of
to
Neymar.
go.
Home of
home of
Neymar,
Neymar,
yeah.
home of Pele.
Yeah, and home of Pele. Yeah,
Yeah.
by the way.
So the experience was fantastic, but unfortunately we didn't make it to the finals.
No. But before you
Yeah.
even talk about getting knocked out,
Yeah.
talk to us about your journey there. Like, not from here in Kenya, but rather how many games did you play there? Was it straight out knockout? Was it kuna group stage? Which teams did you beat? Which teams did you lose to?
In fact, when you get there, the first day you have the draw. So we went and had we went for
it's
the
like a
draw.
World Cup now.
Yeah,
Nice.
went for the draw.
Raha.
Draw, yeah.
Yeah. If you get to know which team you play against.
Like as
Yeah.
in draw with
Draw.
everyone.
Kila
Yeah,
mtu
everyone
yuko
is
hapo.
there, and there's
That's nice.
that whole big bowl that they're throwing teams.
So captain anaenda na
Kina SCN
Yeah,
struggle
you go
kutoa
pick
mpira.
that thing, and then they're like, yeah, Kenya,
That's
blah blah
nice.
blah. So it was an
So
actual
group stage
draw.
was Japan, I'm assuming, or rather
Yeah, we had
remembering.
Japan, Argentina,
Belgium, and
Belgium.
Ooh-wee,
So you
that's
beat-
a bad draw.
We
Think
beat
about it. If Kenya somehow made it to the World Cup, actual World Cup, and you get Belgium, Japan, and Argentina, you just know you're out. At least to participate,
tulifika.
we're out. You know.
So game ya kwanza tulicheza Belgium, we outplayed them all.
So you knocked all five.
Yeah,
All five.
Japan the same. So
Japan mliochapa.
yeah,
I told you Tomiyasu hujui ball.
Mbona Tomiyasu si
I told
Shinji
you.
Kagawa,
No, what do you mean?
United guy?
No, that was Kitambo. Kagawa is retired. But that was Tomiyasu's time.
Tomiyasu?
Yes.
Tomiyasu bado alikuwa Bologna, hajui hizi vitu.
Endelea. So mlichapa timu ya Tomiyasu. Endelea.
yeah, so
Tulichapa-
tukifika the last group game, I think Argentina had also won against Belgium and Japan. So it was
So it
whoever
was
wins.
to decide number
Will be
one.
top.
Nice.
Yeah. So we start the game well. We chucked the first guy, the second guy. We
So
relax.
ilikuwa 5v3 now.
Yeah.
5v3.
Tuka relax.
Then we slacked for.
Kidogo blunder.
Oh
They
my
scored. They
God.
scored. The game ended 4-2.
Wait.
4-3.
4-3.
4-3.
No, 3-2.
3-2.
3-2.
3-2 for
You
them.
lost.
Yeah. We
We
lost
lost
the game
3-2.
3-2.
So when it was 5-3, it then became
Yeah.
Wait, and then
yikes.
but you still qualified.
Yeah, we still
Yeah.
qualified as the second team.
So who
Yeah.
did you guys play now in? Okay, well, before we get to who you guys played in the knockouts, at that point you should have had a serious conversation with each other.
Of course we did.
We did.
What was said? Who's the captain of the team?
I'm the captain.
What did you say, Mr. Kapi?
Hai nilikuwa nimejaa mbaya.
Uh-huh.
No, were you playing?
Yes, I was.
Wow.
Sikuwa na imagine yani how did
There
we
was no
lose?
way.
But
Because I remember I didn't start the Argentina game.
Kwani?
No, si ni watu wa saba, so si lazima to rotation.
Okay,
yeah, so
yeah.
everyone must play.
so you're not the most important player in that team.
There's no one who's
Is that what
important.
you
We are all
No,
same.
that's I don't believe in that.
Imagine for a team
in my
it is
team,
like that.
in my team, I'm the
You can
most
imagine
important.
if a captain
I'll
captain
guarantee
akiwa bench, how good is the team?
Like our team, it's that way.
So
Yeah.
kuna leadership bado kwa uwanja.
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
No, but see, there's
not good
always
enough.
that player that just stands out. Akunanga ati, we can't be all equal.
Our team, we are all equal.
No,
That's I think that's the
equal,
different
maybe
part.
When
In-
it
in
comes
terms-
to sharing food and stuff. So
In terms of skills, we have one guy called Jeff
Octo.
Octopus. He's just brilliant. Yeah. Unfortunately,
so he's
not
the one who
around.
must start.
Yeah.
Nyinyi ni vibes. Nyinyi ni
Si
ma-
ni vibes
nyinyi
za
mnaleta
nini?
leadership.
Sawa.
Huu ni vibes, angalia nywele.
The vibes are
Huu ni
inshallah.
leadership.
Ah.
Huu ni vibes,
Yeah.
link up kidogo, Octopus ndo. mambo
But
yote.
Kila
Tunategemea Octopus.
Mabao pale tunazifunga mbaya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So sasa
So ngoja usifiwe.
hapa tuko na squid. Hapa tuko na squid.
We'll just share the link for you guys to
Yeah,
watch and see
yeah.
how we play.
Sawa.
Yeah.
Sawa.
Do you have a clip of the game?
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Tumania,
The
they'll be
whole-
watching it right now.
Experience from day one to the draw, everything until we were knocked out.
That's really sick. That is really sick.
So, in the knockouts, who did you guys play? Wait, you actually didn't tell us. What did you tell your team?
Ai, nilitoa tu noma. How? Because I was trying to tell the guys, just pass them.
Majamaa watchini ujinga
Pass them.
majamaa. Majamaa-
So mtu anapata ball anataka kuchenga kwanza,
Alikuja tu
akanyang'anywa.
nyiwa say nyini ti 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 ti.
I think kuna bao aliuza. Ndio
Like
tuka-
a miss chance.
And then-
alijaribu
no.
kuchenga mtu akanyang'anywa. Something happened. Just explain.
Actually,
Explain why you costed the team.
The clip will be there. Super goal I scored. Like I was the guy.
Wait,
the
he's talking
guy.
about a missed chance.
Okay,
This is what I'm saying.
explain what happened ukablemiwa.
But actually, it wasn't me.
Huh.
It was Solo, if you remember.
Okay,
So,
by the way, another question.
yeah.
How mko watano mnacheza? How do you decide the first person to be chucked out if you concede?
Oh, so
You give, yeah.
kuna band. Sijui kama hapa Kenya they're doing the same, but huko we get
given buns.
armbands like
For
1, 2,
number
3, 4,
one,
5.
in terms of priority.
Yeah, so mkifungwa I think number 1 ndo anatoka.
Number 5.
Oh, ni 5.
Mm.
Yeah, other way around.
It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
So huwezi number 1 hawezi toka.
Wolverhampton.
Lazima number 5 atoke.
Mi
So
nilikuwa
you
nava number 2.
So you were the second most important player.
You're
on that
coming number
team.
2. Where number?
3,
Third most important player on the team. Okay.
Octopus number 1.
of course.
Kama mimi. Come on.
We're
Come
not
on.
gi- Wallahi, we're not giving you one.
Come on.
Because imagine you in a 1v1. Subhanallah, nah, man.
This
Listen.
guy, the guy who misses volleys. Is the guy?
What
Is
do
he
you
the
mean
guy?
volleys? This guy regularly scores zeros.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zero.
Leadership, bro.
Sufuri.
Okay.
Leadership.
And he's telling you he's the best player.
Leadership.
Muhimu.
It's
Me-
good
me-
if he's the
me-
best
you-
player because we are sure we'll win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
most
if
def.
you want to have it easy, then yeah, obviously.
See, the thing is that we, all the three of us, we have something in common. We're representing your country, 5-a-side. We're 5-a-side. We represent as Harambe. Huyu ndio wakaba vibes.
Million Sakafa.
Vibes. Huyu
Under 17 Kenya.
Hata muulize hata idea. It's not even Kenya.
Under 17 Kenya.
I'm telling you.
Millienda.
Ulikuwa umebebea flag ama?
Tanzania. Wallahi tulibeba.
Now, you're lying because walivalisha JS Milan. How do
No,
you
no,
unavaa
Kenya.
JS
Plain
unavaa
Team
JS
Kenya.
Milan?
La, it was plain
Unavaa
Adidas.
JS Milan alafu represent Kenya. Hii ni kweli?
Bro,
Haiwezi.
Exactly.
ilikuwa plain
Mimi at
Adidas.
least kwa nimevaa ile itongaje? Macron.
Macron.
Yeah, I got Adidas, so I'd rather have that.
Adidas,
Adidas
Kenya
are
is
guys-
not sponsoring
National
sponsored by
team
Adidas.
Adidas.
It was sponsored by Adidas.
That was back in OLH.
That's what I meant back in the day, bro.
Siku za
That's what I
Fabish.
was. Huh?
Siku za Fabish.
Fabish.
Ulikuwa Yemen.
Ona hata mjui
alikuwa
Fabish.
Maria ulikuwa Yemen. Wacha jokes.
Bro, I was just the best player. I wasn't informed and well connected. So, anyway, going back to the tournament though, you guys beat a lot of teams to get to Neymar Fives.
Yeah, kwanza UON there was I think almost 60 teams.
60.
Was the toughest.
Yeah, and that time there was Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu,
Eldoret.
Machakos,
How many
Nakuru,
teams were qualifying from UN?
the winning team.
One team.
Yeah, because
It
the
was-
winning
oh
team,
yeah, it was one. Yeah, one.
one from Toyoyo and one from UN.
One from Toyota.
So I think Nairobi is the only county that had 2 teams
Damn.
in the
for
final.
the national finals.
So, yeah.
yeah.
Nice. That's
This,
dope.
this year is different because I think it's 4 teams from Mombasa, 4 teams from Nairobi,
Yeah.
and then they play
Actually, I remember when before the other the first game was the team that won in UN and Toyoyo.
Yeah.
Then we won.
We won for
then
Nairobi.
now we represented Nairobi.
Yeah,
that
we
was
had,
the
we had
first
to
game.
had that much between the two.
so that
Yeah.
one person represents
From Nairobi.
Usually after Mombasa, as much as 4 qualified, they still needed a winner from Mombasa.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you are the winners from Nairobi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened in 2019? Because umepiga kelele
Tulichapwa nini?
Where were you 2019 when we needed you the most?
2019,
Before COVID.
2019, unfortunately, our best player was injured.
Octopus.
Alikuwa maumia.
So mnategemea Octopus. Unaona? Jamani.
So you're a one man team.
One man
Hey,
team inakwambia.
relax.
Niachie
Hata
Octopus.
sijamali-
You're all equally
sijamaliza,
important.
sijamaliza.
Staki.
Mimi ni wachi.
You don't know how to mark, you don't know how to shoot.
Sijamaliza.
Subhanallah.
Na mimi pia nilikuwa na injury.
No, but we always important. Always in vibes.
No. See, he's the third most important player.
No, si uni coach. Yes, lazima because ile kujuana. Hawa majeka 2-3 because wanajuana.
Red Bull, please, when you're doing the draw, make sure we're in the same group, please.
Mnataka kwenda mapema, si ndio?
Wapi?
Kutoka mapema.
Tunataka kusafiri mapema yani. Tukiwa na
Mnaenda
nyinyi
home
tutakuwa
mapema,
timu ya
bro.
kwanza
Hamtoki
kusafiri.
group.
A quick
Kicheza
thing.
na- Hey, yeah. All right, well, you know what's going to be interesting is that this time Red Bull are doing it differently than from
Okay.
when you guys were there. They have this feature called sport.video.
Yes.
So they have cameras that are streaming the games live, and that's what we did actually for Mombasa. You can actually check out the links on the Instagram page, redbull.com. If you look at the link in the bio, you'll find the Neymar Fives live feed. Then you can even look at highlights, you can look at chobos, you can look at all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
We're gonna have the same feature again in Nairobi.
Oh, nice.
I was even thinking before we needed to like react to a video here. One of the 1v1s that I saw.
Oh yes.
Oh my god. We probably you can watch it on the link that we'll put on the description.
Go to the link. Just follow the Instagram
so there's this
page.
1v1. So usually like
Yeah.
if it's a draw, it's a 1v1,
Yeah.
right? That was I think the best.
That was the best.
That was the best 1v1.
Oh, then you've not seen that.
Not
That
seen
wasn't the
anything.
best one.
Those are the best 1v1?
Which one? Which one is this?
These are the best.
La. This is Barry. He had a better one. The one where he put the chobo, man. He finished
No,
it.
but this one is the best.
This is in the semi-final. He had another one in the quarter-final. This, by the way, is a player from the Somalian League.
Oh, okay.
Somali League, rather. You know that?
Omar.
He's a professional player, mashallah.
Okay.
So he's a very good player. I think it was this one. This is the one I was telling you about. Fantastic. I think that's one of the most interesting things about the Neymar Fives tournament is that you have to choose that 1v1 player. And the 1v1 player doesn't have to be, for example, the best player in one specific thing. He has to be the most well-rounded.
Yeah.
Sindio, he can defend.
You can defend and
And
can
you
attack.
can
Yeah. And skillful.
and skillful, of course, at the same time.
Yeah.
So who's that player for you guys? Still Octopus?
Yeah, kila kitu.
We have two. We take Babs or Octopus,
okay.
depending
Babs.
depending on the opponent.
You see?
Unfortunately, mi siwezi sababu minda foul
It's a red card.
because if you foul the player,
Nakam rough, yeah.
It's a goal.
It's a goal, yeah. So
By the way, a foul is a goal.
yeah,
That's what it's supposed to be.
because
whereas-
I won't
Yeah.
let anyone pass.
Fair enough.
So,
So, I mean,
uko
you
tayari.
don't have discipline for the rules.
It's not about discipline. It's just
Ukiambiwa
Kufia
if it's a
team.
foul, it's no. If
Ni
you're
kufia
told
team.
foul ni goal.
ndio maana sitachaguliwa kwa
That's
kwenda
what I'm saying. That's
1v1.
why I want to because you're not disciplined.
You're like a defensive Aubameyang.
All round.
Captain,
All round.
but hauna discipline.
Hata tukienda game goalkeeper amechelewa hajafika, nipe
Yeah, no
gloves.
goalkeeper.
Nipe hizo gloves.
Sawa John O'Shea. Alright. So yeah, listen, we're both gonna be there. What's gonna be the name of your team?
We have 3 teams. There's Capital FM, Madaraka All Stars and Madaraka United.
So they need 3 teams so that ubatishe moja.
Yeah,
I knew.
law of averages.
Kawaida.
It's
Law
because
of averages.
it's because of the depth of the players. Like
Yeah.
we have so many players, and it's
Wrong.
not right to
Wrong. Go.
to just
we
select
can
7
even
people.
afford to put Babs on one team, Octopus on one team, and me on another team.
So that you increase your chances. Listen, Sisi, we had a qualifiers year to year 1 to TV, and then the one team is not selected, and now that team didn't come.
Imeenda kununua maplayers huko ghetto, unafikiria tujue.
Well, maybe.
I'm not
So
gonna-
umesema
I'm not gonna-
umekuja
What's
na
wrong with
Arab
buying
oil money.
players?
Hmm?
What's wrong with buying players?
It's okay.
Hata nyinyi
That's
mnasema-
what I
Kwa
said.
mjiamini.
kwani sisi ni nani? Sisi ni sisi watu wa ghetto.
Amjiamini mmeenda
No, mimi ni
kuchukua
Safa
maplayers.
Ramsey.
Okay, sina anything against watu wa ghetto by the way.
Clearly uko nayo.
Because huko ndio the best players wanatoka.
Pesa sisi ni watu wa ghetto.
Ni sawa.
Ni Mike tu isikudanganye. Pesa sisi tumetoka huko.
Hata madai na kwanga tu railway.
So yeah.
Break kwa hii side
So yeah,
nyingine.
listen up. We're both gonna be there. Both of our teams are gonna be there. They have 3 because apparently they have a lot of squad depth. We're gonna have 2 teams there as well. That's gonna
Oh,
be
not
this
one?
Sunday.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean 2 in 1. 2 is less than 3 anyway, so.
yeah.
Okay.
Still better off.
Still better.
So the tournament is gonna be this Sunday on the 24th.
Yeah.
So yeah, check us out. The location is gonna be
Public service.
public service.
Yeah.
We'll see the pitches. We'll see how they look like. We'll see what tough.
Sisi ni watu tough. Watu tumezoea.
But we're very adaptable.
Hata si ni tough guys
No.
to beat.
Now listen, you can leave a like, but for that joke, you can even leave a dislike. I'm serious. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. It's gonna mess us up. So yeah, shout outs to Red Bull for sponsoring today's episode.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have the former champions from Kenya, and it's actually an honor to meet you guys.
Thanks so
And
much.
well done, but I'm afraid that's your gig is up.
Okay.
They're living in the past. 2018
Yeah,
was
you
like
can't.
was pre-COVID era.
We're in a new decade, guys.
2018, 2021.
They
My guy.
played
Ni sawa,
against.
ndio uzuri ni tukivaa jezi unaona kuna star hapo. Nyie hamna
Our
hata.
jerseys have a star.
We didn't exist back then.
It's
Hata
okay.
badge ya jezi hamna.
We are unbeaten in that league. Unajua hivyo?
Ligi gani?
Hiyo Red
Yeah,
Bull
Red
Neymar Fives.
We're unbeaten.
Tuko unbeaten.
Because hamjacheza.
Exactly.
Technically, we're still right.
Sawa. Hope
So
to meet
yeah.
you guys there.
We'll see. Well, if we get you guys in the group stage.
I'd be so happy.
Na kuchota I'm saying.
I'd be so happy.
Na kuchota na wachota wewe. Hey, utakuwa stressed. So thank you so much guys for tuning into this week's episode. Like I said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Do all those things because it helps us grow. Check out our other videos as well. We have a lot of content coming up, and obviously make sure you tune in to the links on Sunday, where we're gonna have the live games there. You're gonna see us beating Lassie's team and Bab's team as well. And yeah, catch you guys next week. Take care.
Sure.